gonna start with some Xbox 360 games. Got Steel Battalion Heavy Armor, which is, as you can see, a Kinect game. Kind of the follow-up to the Steel Battalion on the original Xbox. Unfortunately, it's not supposed to be nearly as good. Of course, you don't have a controller using Kinect, so it's very cheap. Got it on clearance. Looking forward to trying that. Got this one is on clearance as well. Zone of the Enders HD collection. It's Zone of the Enders 1 and 2, I think. Which is kind of a package deal. You can't really have one without the other. The story kind of, as far as I've told at least, the story kind of stops halfway. So you really need to get both of them. Looking forward to playing that for sure. Then I got another HD collection here, Metal Gear Solid. Kind of a little bit sun faded, as you can see. It's Metal Gear Solid 2, 3, and what's it called? Peace Walker, which was PSP exclusive. So plenty of Metal Gear Solid games there. I think I do have the two PS2 games already though, but I'd rather play them on the 360 to be honest. South Park Stick of Truth, got it on clearance as well. Sadly though, I ordered it online. You see here, it's the classics version though. According to the website, it was the normal one though, so I got a bit pissed about that. It was pretty cheap though, so the game itself will be the same. I really don't like those classics ones, so I would rather have the normal ones. Like this one, The Witcher 2, Satins of Kings Enhanced Edition, which is an upgraded port of the PC version, I think. It has its sleeve cover and its art book and everything. Got it for a steal. This game has been going up in price because because of The Witcher 3 and because this game actually works on the Xbox One now as well. So pretty nice. Yes, what's it there called? CD Projekt Red are actually pretty good. Total Overdose. Kind of a Mexican GTA game, as far as I've heard. Not sure if it's good or anything, but again, this I got for a steal. Paid €1 for it, I think. Cannot complain about that price. Doom 3, one of my favorite Doom games. Really looking forward to the next one. Sadly though, this original Xbox version is kind of outdated now since they did the enhanced 360 version, which is a lot better, but mainly because it's widescreen, which this game sadly isn't. And a little gem here, Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. I got this for the PC already, and it is kind of like a theme park kind of game. But it is kind of rare for the original Xbox. Normally goes for a hell of a lot more than I paid for it, so I'm pretty happy with that. And it's like new mint condition. I got a game on clearance here. Sunset Overdrive. Extremely cheap, day one edition. I think it's only some skins and stuff that's in the day one edition. That's really I can't believe the amount of zombie games that's been churned out for the Xbox One so far. Not that they're bad games or anything, but it's an incredible amount in a short amount of time. It was made by Insomniac. It's a really good development. I really thought they were PlayStation exclusive though. Guess not. Got a cheap copy of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I have this for the Wii U already, but actually it's a lot better. Or it's not a lot better, I mean the game is exactly the same. Since I don't have a Wii U Pro controller, the gamepad is a bit cumbersome to play this game with. You get very little enhancement out of it, so. But very cheap. What was it? 6 or 7 euros. You cannot complain about that price at all. A single PlayStation 3 game here. Race Driver Grid. No manual sadly, but it's by Codemasters and they make really great racing games. That's always good. Racing games. Got Gran Turismo 4 Prologue. The bonus DVD. I love collecting these extra games. Prologues. Not that they have any significant value or anything. I think they are a bit more expensive than the normal GTA 4. Gran Turismo 4, but definitely you get more playtime out of the full game than this one. But it's fun to collect. Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast, made by Sega. This is not a hard game to get. Not for the PlayStation 2. I have the version just called Outrun 2 for the Xbox. But I was looking for this one for a long time because this is kind of hard to get for the original Xbox. So when I saw it for the PlayStation 2, I just thought, hey, picked it up, and it was pretty cheap as well. Same goes for SNK Arcade Classics Volume 1, which I already have on PS2 and PSP. So this was the last one I was missing, the version of it. Exact same game, so very nice though. Good collection if you can get it. I highly recommend it. Then I got PSP games here. Metal Gear Acid with the 3D glasses. They haven't been opened yet. Not sure what you're supposed to use those for though. And Crash Tag Team Racing, which is a really good racing game. PSP. And the PSP does not lack good racing games. I got Mario Party Island Tour. This game is, since it's not new anymore, it's been going down in price like crazy. I did buy it used though. Got it for steal. What was it? Again, 8 euros I think. So pretty good price. Normally goes for 20 euros for new. GameStop also goes for 20 euros this game, but it goes for 20 euros used. I got it pretty cheap. Yep. Paid 15 euros. Luigi's Mansion 2. I really like the first game for the GameCube, so I've had eyeing this game for a while now, but it's been holding its value, so it was pretty expensive until I found it for a reasonable deal. Same goes for Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. Actually still holds its value as well, which is kind of weird because I can't imagine a lot of people have the new Nintendo 3DS and it only works on the new one. It's only been out a year now, so. But it's a really good game. And it works really well on the new Nintendo 3DS XL. Well, it's that one. It's the one I have. And I got something I hardly ever see. GameCube games. Player's choice, but it is Mario Party 5, which I don't have. It's complete and it's, as you can see, it's in really good shape, and it is the Scandinavian manual and everything. I'm not too fond of these kind of games though. There's just a lot of other games that you can play with when you're a lot of people. Couch co-op is what I prefer to play. I do remember playing the N64 ones though, when they were out. Pretty good. then some more cool stuff here. A PlayStation TV. Not really sure if I'm ever gonna use it, but it was so cheap that yeah. And then I think it was a week after I picked it up, I heard that Sony was discontinuing it already, and it's only been out for like 1 year or 2 years or something. So that was a good pickup. I'm hoping kind of that they find a way to jailbreak it in the future. It would be nice. Then I got some Game Boy games. Put them out the covers here. Check out the covers. Got The Humans, kind of like a Lemmings game too, which is kind of fun. It's a bit. The Game Boy was not made for these kind of games, but it works okay. It's no time limit as far as I've seen. And I got Disney's Aladdin, which is Disney's Aladdin, kind of like the Super Nintendo game and the NES game. Works okay as well there. Then I got Battletoads and Double Dragon. Really good game. I love these kind of games, these old school beat 'em ups. And I got Balloon Kid. This and I think it's called Balloon Fight, isn't it, on the NES? I've been looking for those for some time now. Really, really nice games. Kind of the definition of old school games, where it's more about control, fancy graphics or gameplay. I also got some Super Nintendo games here. Tetris Attack, which kind of looks really like the artwork on this. They really dropped the ball, which is kind of generic and yeah. But it is really fun puzzle game. I found myself playing it a lot more than I actually would have, because I'm more of like a Dr. Mario kind of guy. I love that game. But it is with Nintendo characters and everything, which they should have put that on the box instead of this. But a really good game. I highly recommend that. I got it for cheap. Kinda cheap. Same goes with Tetris and Dr. Mario. This is sadly the Spanish box, isn't it? No, the Spanish/German box manual. But it's complete, and sadly some people put some tape on it. But it was cheap as well. I paid maybe a little bit more than what the cartridge by itself usually goes for, so, and I got it together with Tetris Attack, so could not complain about that. Then I picked up The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past with 4 swords. Sadly, you can't play 4 swords unless you have other people that also need to have the game cartridge. So this is one of my favorite Zelda games, and definitely my favorite 2D Zelda game. See the back, the box is in pretty decent shape. It has a little bit up here at the top. It has a little bit of tear, and in the front in the corner here there's a little bit of a dent. Again, I paid a little bit more than what the cartridge by itself usually goes for, so I'm very happy with the price. It was a huge sticker here when I bought it, which I removed, and you can see no sticker residue at all. So that was a really good pickup. First new Zelda game I've gotten in a long time. I have it on the Super Nintendo though, so it's not like it's a new. I have it already. I got, to see here, a charging cradle for the new Nintendo 3DS. This was insanely cheap. €2 I paid for it. So I thought I might as well pick it up. I don't have a new Nintendo 3DS yet though, and this does not work on the XL version, sadly. But at such a low price, I cannot refuse. Something I've been looking for some time as well. A Sega Mega Drive control pad. it's not that these are actually extremely easy to find, but normally people want 12, 15 euros for these, which is kind of understandable. It's the same price as the Super Nintendo ones goes for, and when you use them, you can feel that the quality is a lot better than the reproductions that you can buy at half the price. So I found this for, was it 5 euros, I think it was. Not sure if it worked though, but I cleaned it and tested it, and it needs some more cleaning. Not sure if you can see it here at the buttons, but it works. It's in very good condition. There's no tears on the cords. That's what usually happens. So that was pretty much it. Short video, but some really good stuff. This one.